This video was made possible thanks to EA Game Changers. Well, hello there, it's Kriint and welcome to another speed build. This week I got early access to Snowy Escape, which means I got a bit of time to work on some builds, and I've gotta say, I'm really happy with the new items and the new world. They all look so pretty. I haven't played the game, gameplay at all. I've had early access since Tuesday night, so not much time, to explore it. Plus, I'd rather focus on builds rather than gameplay. Tuesday night I got early access to the pack, and we also got the update for the game where platforms arrived, so it was a pretty big one. My laptop was downloading for quite a while and I didn't have time to take the game at all that night. Wednesday morning I wake up and I have a sore throat. I have a stuffy nose and my ears hurt, so pretty sucks in general, I would say. So I was feeling terrible from the get-go, and I just put up my game. I'm ready to play, I'm ready to take the new world, I'm ready to build. I had this cool idea from Monday, if you follow me for a while, you know that I love my stupid builds. This is my jam, this is my niche. I love them, they are so fun and they are weird. They're not something you would expect, so I love that so much. And I had the perfect idea for this pack. And after especially watching the live stream, the Sim Gurus did a live stream on Twitch that they talked a bit about the pack. It really was a perfect idea. So I put up my game, I load the new world, I go to build mode, and I realized that my mods have been disabled, of course. I always forget. It's up until I go press tab in build mode and I realize, oh yeah, my mods. It's the same story every time. I enable the mods, I relaunch the game, I try to press the new world icon and I see nothing but a blank screen. I'm like, god damn it, the tool mode has broken. And I got so disappointed, you don't even know. Next level disappointment. Because the entire build idea, of course, it's a stupid build. It was based around tool mode, and if I didn't have access to the tool mode, that meant the build wouldn't look the same. And I was pretty disappointed, not gonna lie. I didn't even want to start it. So at that point, I had no idea what to do. I had 10 hours to come up with a new build idea till the embargo. To come up with a new build idea, fully build it, edit the video, voice over the video, upload the video, and make the graphics. Let me tell you, I was panicking. So I didn't know what to do, honestly. And I just started scrolling through Pinterest, and I found this super cool illustration. I don't know where it is from. I will link in the description, but it's from, I want to say, an Asian artist. So it was fitting pretty well with the thing. It was kind of a unique build. Usually, I really struggle when we get early access to a pack because every game changer will have the exact same idea as I do, and I just feel stupid, I guess I'm basic, and I don't want that. So I decided, let's do that, which was super fun, and it was so unique. It wasn't exactly like the Korean Asian thing, but I made it fit. And I decided to make it as a restaurant in this specific lot. However, another challenge that arose. Most of the builds, or at least a couple of the builds from this world, were built from 4 big sim YouTubers. James Turner, Deligracy, Lil Simsy, Simlisy, I hope I'm saying their names right. And they had this entire team behind them, feeding them with ideas and what they want them to build and how the house would look like. And of course, they are amazing by themselves. So I had to compete with them, which was stressing me even more. Fun times, yes. So I go to the lot and I'm like, I cannot hit delete. How am I supposed to build something better than that? Anxiety, I'm telling you, through the sky. So I started building and I get really excited as I build because I see it all come together and it looks so fun and so good. And I've never done anything like Korean traditional. I've done once these Japanese builds, like a Japanese street, which was more like a low-end neighborhood. But I liked it, it was fun, and this is super different. So I had no idea what I was doing. I did the exterior, I knew that I wanted it to be a restaurant. The original thing was a lounge, and I really didn't want a lounge here. Like, come on, do you even keep lounges in your save file? I think I've replaced all of them. Like with a karaoke bar, or like an actual bar, or a nightclub. I don't do lounges. No. So I thought it was the perfect opportunity to build a restaurant, because obviously they couldn't build a restaurant because that comes with dine out. And I'm pretty happy with the final result, not gonna lie. You see like this little entrance where the host is, the host station, I'm working on it now. I wanted it to be pre-designed, the entire space, of course, to kind of have like this free-flowing, you have that Zen music in the background. I think it's called folk music. No, I don't recall. I'm gonna lie, but yeah, like a new music station came. Like you have the tree in the middle, which again makes everything a bit more zen, and you have the little fountain with the water dripping. So I was really happy with that. And I didn't know what the layout for the chairs was supposed to look like, because of course the interior you wanted to look traditional. So I took inspiration from actual Korean restaurants, and I'm really happy with the result. However, what you're seeing here is not what you're going to get in the library. I used the new couches, which look fantastic. I absolutely love them, and they just create this cozy feeling. However, as you can see, they don't count as dining spots, so I had to replace most of the couches with actual chairs, and the end result looks kind of but it's not the same vibe, it's not the same aesthetic. It has to work. That was my only way around it. And yeah, I took inspiration from actual Korean restaurants, and I think they look fantastic. I absolutely love them. Not the kitchen. I don't know about you, but not only I've never visited a Korean or a Japanese or a sushi restaurant, but I've never also been in their kitchens. So I was contemplating, because the exterior is very traditional, the downstairs is very traditional. I wanted the kitchen to be traditional looking too, and not this industrial metallic look. However, I searched for traditional restaurant Korean kitchens or traditional restaurant kitchens in general, and they all had the same metallic look, which got me very confused. Is how old restaurant kitchens look like, because for me this is modern, and obviously want it to be kind of modern, like to have the top tier equipment. I don't know, I tried to give it kind of like a traditional vibe, with the wallpapers, and you will see like some decor here and there, and maybe a bit with the cabinets. I love the new counters, they are fantastic. I love the fact that we have spots to fill in. However, I absolutely dread that, because designing a kitchen will be taking me quadruple the time trying to fill all these shelves. But what I really didn't like is how we didn't get new countertops, just cabinets. So yeah, that kind of disappointed me, not gonna lie. But yeah, I think those ones from Jungle Escape kind of match the vibe. Also, they kind of match the brown color that I was going for. So yeah, that's positive. And as you can see from the exterior, we have 3 floors, and the top floor has like this laundry, which the original had. And I remember on my Japanese inspired street, someone has commented, I want to say it was from Reddit, but it could also be on YouTube or Facebook, I really don't recall. The only thing that is missing is like the laundry lines in between the houses or the buildings. And I thought, yes. So, of course, I had to add the laundry line. And this one specifically is from Sulani. What's the word? What's the pack that came with Sulani? Damn it. The water one. Island Living, sorry. So I think that looks super cool. I don't really mind that it intersects here in the middle. Like, I guess I'm fine with it. And it looks super cool on the exterior. However, an issue that I had, the original build had an open door, like this archway thing, and I really liked how it looked, so I decided to keep it. But because the apartment upstairs has such a tiny space, it was so hard to work with the layout, because obviously you didn't want to look at the exterior and like face, I don't know, the bedroom or like the toilet, imagine, or like the kitchen. I think that would break your image, like that concept you had, like of how of a traditional house this looks, or a traditional Korean building. So I was really struggling trying to keep this specific wall here kind of traditional, kind of matching with the exterior, but also kind of functional. And while searching Korean apartments, I saw that a lot of them had these sliding doors. I don't know if they are sliding doors or if they are always open, but this specific archway to the bedroom, so I was set on having that there. Plus, a lot of them used platforms, which I was also set on having the bedroom on a platform, and that made the entire layout so damn difficult. Like, come on, so difficult. But yeah, this is it. This is most of the build. I'm really happy, honestly, with how it turned out, especially since this wasn't what I was originally going to build, since I have no idea how to build traditional Korean houses. I didn't do any research on the Korean architecture, which terrified me, because I kept seeing other game changers sending pictures and saying, oh, it's not like common to have the rags placed that way. They have a specific name. You see, I should have done my research. I didn't have the time. You need to have like these layouts, otherwise these layouts seem sad. And then there was this whole controversy with the trailer and the bow interaction. So it was really stressing. I'm not gonna lie, like if I did something wrong, it's not because it was my intention to offend anyone. It was because I am stupid, and that's my final statement. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. The build is up in the gallery, and I might see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.